Okay, we have here a Composer window open, and we want to add links. I'm sorry, not links, images, maybe other web pages, but in this case, images to our web page. How do I get them to appear on my page? Well, I've just opened Composer, haven't saved it or anything. I will slide this down, and you can see here I have, it's a little hard to see, but I have a folder. In this folder is nothing right now. Okay, so I want to link this Composer page with some of these images. So what I have to do first of all is I have to put the images into this folder. Okay, there's one, there's another, and finally there's another. Okay, so they're in there, they exist in there now. And then if I go back to Composer and I save it in that same folder, this is important. The images have to be in there, and you have to save the Composer file in that folder before you go and start doing anything. So save as, I'll just put index.html and okay. Hopefully it'll give me a place to save it. Where is that? No. Okay, what did I call it? Oh, images added for Composer. Yeah, okay. I'm going to save it in there, and there she be. Okay, now just let's look, and there's the file. Okay, so now, and this is the key, now if I'm going to add an image, there's the location, all these kinds of things are in another video, so we don't have to worry about it. But where is the location of the image? I'm going to say that it is in it's not in documents, sorry, it's in desktop, adding images from a Composer page. I can actually tweak the little thing, and I can get the hummingbird image and open. I've linked it. I'm not going to do those other things because that's in another video. Okay, it's probably way too big. Dimensions, yeah. Custom size, I'll make it that's, see if that's oh, supply an alternative. I didn't do an alternate. Sorry, I'm trying to point out something else except for this, and there we go. Okay, the key to this is, and students have been having trouble with this for years, is this file, this Composer file, has to exist in the same folder as these images are, or it doesn't know where to go and get them. Students have been leaving them on their hard drive and linking them to that, and then sending this file to me, and I can't get the images off your hard drive. So first of all, you have to create a folder when you have images or even multiple web pages. Anything that we're linking to this web page that isn't a link, but we're going to say go out, find this thing, and put it on this page, and that's what we just did with this hummingbird. The Composer file must exist in the same folder as the images for them to be able to find it. It's kind of like saying, okay, go into your house and find this picture on the wall and hold it up. And if you don't know what house you're in, it might go to a neighbor's house, or it just can't do anything. Okay, so it's real important to have these images in the folder that the composer file is in before you start linking them. Quickly again, I'm going to browse. I'm going to take the woodpecker file this time. It already exists in that folder, and I'll call it, oops. Okay, and I haven't messed with the dimensions or anything, but it's probably big again. It's not that big, but let's just let's make it small. Okay, just so it works. Okay, and there's the woodpecker picture, and it's in that folder. And now if I save this again, I'll just save it, and if I were to take this folder and compress it and then ship it to me or someone, it would work because the composer file and the images are all in this folder, and that would be the way it needs to be. If you don't have the images in there, or if you don't put them in before they link, you're telling the composer file tells you to go somewhere else on your computer and get that image, and the person who's trying to look at it from another site, it can't see that. So important again, folder. In the folder must be the composer file you're using and the images, and then you need to use that composer file to link those images to that composer file. They have to be all in the same folder. Enjoy.